now one of the interesting disconnects is that we're prompting people to put in individual based abstracts. So I think, that's why I think
but we could, that could be one too, though. We could, because we can have multiple pubs still.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just one of them could be non-individual or whatever. I don't think it's a bad thing to have that call for individual papers, because some people are just so, individual in their thinking and producing and creating, that I think that's good. But then
you could say, look, this group, we've noticed that you're kind of inclined towards this, or we were wondering if, given that you're interested in doing something that's specifically about the prompts, if you'd be interested in this model.
Yeah, although I would like to say something before the abstracts are due, because there might be people who don't have much to contribute to an independent piece, but would have a whole lot if they knew that they were part of a bigger collective. Like if they only had to do, like if they could do one of 21 days or 21 chapters like that, I think that like you'd get a whole different set of people who are really into that idea. So maybe we just send out, like a blurb about that particular thing.
How do we do that though? Do we say, hey, checking in, you've got a week left for your 1,000, 1,200 word abstracts, but how about, this? How about, and also we're interested if you aren't jiving with this, but you think that your response to prompts 7, 9, and 21 were amazing, you can submit those as individual prompt responses or something. Like, how do we say it?
Well, I think that you were saying it.
Yeah.
When you were describing the idea of this kind of book, right, with 21 chapters.
Yeah.
Right. That might be where, like a person who has chapter 7, right, might actually collect multiple different responses to prompt 7.
Right.
And kind of curate a mini exhibition of those and talk about what that meant to those people.
Okay, so they do it. They do the chapter sort of thing, maybe.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
I like that.
Yeah, so then they're the primary author, but they're also collaborating, right, and facilitating.
Or it might, you're right, there could also be a book that is highly visual, that is just a curated version of the 21 days.
Yeah, actually,
which could an online gallery. It could also be kind of a coffee table book of different screenshots. So we're collecting the kind of visual material right now that would be useful for that. And then we could solicit other material that people might have generated but did not share.
Yeah.
So I think maybe there are at least 2 different things just in what we've been talking about. And I think you just said it perfectly when you were talking about the 21 days and this kind of the wonderful model of 150 authors in a statement, and the power of that resistance to the bias toward the individual in the academy. Mm-hmm. And assigning people to be authors of particular chapters. I love that. Okay, it is a cool idea. And so I think that we could we could just post the audio.
Yeah, one of the things maybe to think about is even just opening up a Google Doc that is kind of here's where the statement, the intro of 150 is going to be, throw your things in, throw your thoughts in, right? Write your sentence.
Yeah. Yep.
And then people are collaborating en route to their abstract.
That's an interesting idea. I think that would be a really cool way to think about, sort of brainstorming what a book like that might look like by by saying, let's write the back cover copy, right? Which is my favorite way of writing, like sort of brainstorming what a book should be about when you're writing a book proposal. It's just, what did all the critics say about it, and how innovative it was, and what was it meaning to do, and then you're writing the introduction or the conclusion to it, kind of riffing before you even have it started, and then by that you're helping to create the shape of what it might become.
Yeah. Or manifesto structure, right? It can also work.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
A manifesto would be a great outcome of this as well.